Is there an offer on the table yet from your side, or are we just going to sit here all day? My client wants 10% royalty on all sales with 1.2 million in shares and 14 million in cash. We have already discussed this over the phone.
Alright, I have a counter offer. 5% royalty on sales, 1 million in shares, 12 million in cash.
Is this some type of joke? Your company lost all 3 major drug clients and shut down 5 of your international production facilities. This is unacceptable. We would go bankrupt in months. I feel like I'm losing money just speaking to you. Escort yourselves out.
Your company has just lost the largest merger deal that could have made us billions.
I seriously think we need to strike a deal with Johnson & Johnson. Their market strategy to capture the medical devices industry is phenomenal. I was talking to Alex the other day, and he told me how he needs to supply for adapalene. It would cost us a significant amount to meet the supply need, but I looked at the financial models, and if we can pull this off, we would benefit of about $3.6 million.
Oof, that is a substantial amount of money. But taking into the facts that our factories had to shut down production because of the environmental fees we went through, us trying to rush into a deal with Johnson & Johnson could have its negative effects. Now, if you look at this demand curve right here, you can see that to reach this equilibrium price, we would have to output a supply at an enormous level. Now, this Johnson & Johnson partnership would be good for us in the long run. So if we started producing adapalene in, let's say, 5 to 6 years, we can sustain a partnership for that long. Now, surely our company can capitalize on this, and then we can maybe merge our products together. We can push over our baby care products and maybe acquire their biotech patents. Now, although I do have another option. I was looking into this company called Alcana, and they look pretty promising. Now, they went public a couple of weeks ago, and I'm proposing that we can invest maybe about $5 million into them. Now, that's a lot of money, but year after year, this can result in a large capital yield and minimal loss.
So what exactly is their best-selling product?
Oh, Semper. Apparently it's a herbicide that doesn't cause rashes when met with the skin. Mm-hmm. You know, this could even help our wives produce better crops.
Yeah.
Right. But here are the financials for the product. Look at them and get back to me. How about, let's say, a week from now?
Yeah, that sounds about good.
All right, good?
Yeah,
right.
see you then.
Let's go.
Okay.
Where is this guy?
Hello?
Yeah, hey, where are you? Yeah, are you supposed to meet at 7? Oh,
I know, I'm just stuck up here doing work.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Just a bit, really quick.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, alright, see you then. Okay.
Bye.
Hey man, sorry I'm late.
It's fine, I
Just
understand.
working on that stuff, but so how are things, man?
You know, things are somewhat okay. They're kind of going downhill at the moment, but for the most part, we're holding up pretty well. My wife, I don't know if you heard, we just had her 4th child, and because of that, she's going back to work after maternity leave.
Oh, that's great, that's great.
Yeah, my dog Shratika, she had a litter of puppies, and we're trying to give them away, you know.
Oh, really? Oh, that's really
So
cool.
if you want one, you can always let me know.
I'll look into it, definitely. But you mentioned something about being somewhat happy. What's that about?
You know, I don't know. It's some personal stuff I do.
Okay, Josh, we've been friends since grade 7. You have to tell me. This is not. Come on.
See, well, the thing is, I think I've failed as a father because I can't seem to provide for my family. I can't seem to do anything right. You know, money is that one thing that makes the world go around, and I don't have enough of it. You know, you see me here, I just got a raise at work, but I'm still struggling to pay the bills, make ends meet, and my children, I know, are the ones that are going to be suffering in the long run. And I just want to give them everything I can because that's, I think, the least I can do for being a father.
Okay, look, I hate seeing you like this, and I don't want to see you like this. But you know what? Don't worry. Okay, we can. Okay, I can get something to work. Don't worry. I have a plan. Okay, so there's this company called Alcana.
Okay.
And they go by the ticker name ALC. Now, what's happening is, how much money do you have?
Give or take 100 grand. You know, I've been pulling some money out of my children's university savings, their trust funds, all of that. But why? What significance is that?
100 grand. That's a solid amount. Okay. All right. So the company I was talking about, Alcana. Now, what's going on is there's going to be a merger that's happening, and in a year or so, man, I'm telling you that stock's just gonna go crazy. So, you know what? I think right now, go home, put that 100 grand into this company, and I'm telling you, in a year's time, you'll be set. All debt's gone, and you know what? You can't even just trust me on this. Just trust me on this.
You know what? I really appreciate this. Thank you very much.
No problem. Take it easy, man.
Okay, wait, but sir, on a serious note though, Tim and I were discussing some strategic moves that we could implement towards this company.
Keep going. You have my attention.
Well, in the beginning, we were trying to strike a deal with Johnson & Johnson,
Yeah, how'd that go?
but we put that on hold for now. Now we're focused on buying this company called Alcana.
I did my research on them. It looks... Yeah.
But wait, sir, if you look at these figures, with approaches like this, I definitely see our company growing in the long run.
This does look interesting, and the numbers speak for themselves. Give me some time. I'll get back to you guys.
Human beings in a mob. What's a mob to a king? What's a king to a god? What's a god to a non-believer who don't believe in anything?
Yeah. Just make a copy of the banknotes and send them over to me as soon as you can. Tim! Is that you? Hey, Kim, I want to call you back, right? Yeah, one sec.
It's been so long. Two years, right?
Honestly, give me a hug.
Oh my
you
gosh.
You are a lifesaver. I cannot begin to thank you enough. Honestly,
Man.
I appreciate it, you know?
That's crazy. How's the dog Shratika?
You know, she was never really useful, so we have to get rid of her.
That's always the right thing to do.
Always is. But,
people like that
how have you been? How have you
you
been?
know, after that whole thing with that stock, it's just been great, and you know,
I can definitely
I can say, yeah, right.
For sure. Like, look at me now. Like, look
Exactly.
at me now. Honestly,
Right?
it's just been so different. Ever since back when you told me that day, that day. It was wondrous. I went home, spent the last 100K I had on the stocks,
Yeah.
bought them $22 a piece, sold them for close to 55.
Okay.
So
Okay.
insane earnings. Insane earnings.
So we must pray to the three gods, right?
obviously.
Man, I just can't believe this is just real, right?
It is.
How are your kids? How's the...
Everyone's great. You know, all the kids' university educations are paid off for. We bought a new house. The wife isn't working anymore.
Okay, that's perfect.
So, okay.
Oh my gosh, so man, it's just easy riding for me, right?
For sure. You know, and if you ever have any other business opportunities, definitely let me know.
Oh, definitely.
You're a good
But
man.
that last piece of information I told you, that's gonna be on a down low, you know.
Insider trading, I get.
Yeah, you know, insider trading.
Gotta do what you gotta do, though.
Yeah, we have to. It's a dog world, you know.
It is.
Especially with Shratika.
Alright,
take it easy, man.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Alright.
Take it
Should
easy.
take yours.
Okay.
Look, guys, I wanted to tell you in advance. I hired 2 security analysts who will be looking through our books. I just want to make sure that our company's history is clean and that operations here run smoothly.
Alright, that's fine.
There are so many files. How are we gonna get through all this?
Man, just look around and look for the big numbers, and we can just work with those. Like, pull up this one file. No, here. Look at this. The profit margin between the two companies is phenomenal. We can have 48% share through. Okay. I think we need to speak to the insiders individually. Insiders are like the big dogs or important people in the company, just like directors. We will be able to discover more information this way.
All we have to do is find evidence of insider trading, then we can get out of here.
Alright, let's get back to work then. Insider trading is when individuals trade company stock on non-public information. Can you pass me that sheet over?
Yeah, shoot. Hey, look at this. Wouldn't this be proof enough?
No man, you have to look at the time period the purchase was made and the time he actually made the trade. A 3-month difference. It wouldn't be considered insider trading at all.
Oh. He made the trade only after the public knew about the information, so there is no disadvantage.
Exactly. Man, hopefully all these files we're looking through are all here, because if any are missing, then it just pushes our investigation back.
It's funny that he mentioned that. There's a concept called the misappropriation theory. It states that anyone who steals information and trades on that information, whether it be the employee's company or another company, it is still guilty of insider trading.
Man, all we need is a whistleblower, and this should be so easy for us.
What's a whistleblower?
Well, when we speak in terms of the situation, it would be when an employee who has inside knowledge of illegal activities occurring within his or her organization, and then this person would report these to the public. Don't you remember the incident with Apple and their manufacturers?
Oh, you're talking about Foxconn. Yeah, there must have been a whistleblower within Apple, so when the news came out, the workers being treated so bad.
Yeah, exactly. To catch an insider trading scandal, we usually rely on whistleblowers or directors. Directors need to file company reports about a stock trade, so like these ones. But the thing is, there's actually a site online that monitors all these insiders buying and selling stock.
The SEC can handle all that. Wait, is the SEC involved?
I'm sorry, the what?
The SEC, the Security Exchange Council, the head honchos on Wall Street.
Yeah, man, they have to be involved. After finishing this all up, we have to call them and notify them of the situation. Has Harvard taught you nothing?
Don't diss Mr. Yale. If you're so smart, what are the 5 divisions of the SEC?
Ha! Corporation finance, trading and markets, investment management, enforcement and risk, strategy and financial innovation. You probably don't even know what the SEC does. Let's not embarrass you now.
It's a federal agency. They have the major responsibility of keeping order and enforcing federal security laws. They regulate the stock market and they prevent corporate abuses. But wait, why do we need the SEC?
Wow, you passed your first year courses. Well, the reason why we need to inform the SEC is because they regulate FD.
Frozen desserts?
Man, fair disclosure. If this company did indeed disclose information that was non-public to an employee, then they must disclose information to the public at large.
So the directors have portfolios with their trading information. They also have insider information because they're involved in the major dealings of the company.
Yes. We just have to analyze their individual company portfolios and we can catch our illegal insider. Thank you for coming today, sir. Please, have your seat. We understand that you're very busy and respect that you took the time out of your schedule to meet with us.
No problem. This company means the world to me. I would do anything to improve the performance of this company.
Note how he tries to be very humble and portray a good employee.
Okay, so let me start by asking you, what is your view on the company's future?
Holding such an important position puts me in a critical role. All decisions are thought out to produce the best possible outcome for this company. With the right leadership, we will move to the top.
Okay, then what actions have you taken to make this possible?
Well, recently, I have been proposing mergers with the industry-leading companies. This would eventually improve our performance and make our company an industry leader.
Looking through this file about your company's history, you've only managed about 10 successful business clients, and so far, 12 companies have retrieved your contracts. Any comments?
Do you see how nervous he is? When trying to catch insiders, you need proof. The SEC does a good job of this because they monitor all trades that insiders do. Big executives can bypass this by using offshore accounts or foreign businesses.
Yeah. The failed contracts just show how well our company can do without partners. Our year-over-year growth has always been above 5%, and our profit margins are solid numbers. There is no need to look at the negative side of the company.
That's interesting, but I'd like to speak to you about the recent deal you made with Allahan.
What about it?
Well, after looking through the company records and putting together this source of information, it seems as though this company was a gold mine.
Actually, when you look at the numbers closely, you notice that we were able to produce more jobs and reduce the cost of purchases abroad.
It's hard to prove that an inside trader used the information that he received for personal gain. It's easier to prove that he got the material before the information was made public.
Wow, that's very responsible from a director's standpoint.
That's the whole point of my job. I have to keep this company on its toes. The better decisions we make, the better this company does.
All right then, thank you for your time, and please can you ask Mr. Jobs to come next? Jobs is coming next, you have him.
Hello, man. How are you guys today?
All right.
Jobs.
Please sit.
All right.
Thank you for coming today, Mr. Tinjot. That's less short notice.
Yeah, definitely. It's my pleasure. Anything I can do.
Well, he seems pretty confident considering the fact that we have his trading portfolio.
All right. Let's start with a brief history of you.
Well, I mean, I'm a director at Metro Pharmaceuticals, and I'm pretty loyal to them. Been with them for a couple of years, and attended college at Greendale Community College. Got my MBA at Princeton.
Your recent pharmaceutical purchases really show that you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I know what thing you're doing.
His investment portfolio has increased 34.8%. This is somewhat fishy considering the fact that all the deals are approved by him for his company.
Indeed. But in this investigation, we're also looking at your recent company history. This is regarding the purchases and mergers of the company you're involved in. Warren and you each lost $500,000 in your salary. And you also had to sell 3% of your shares, bringing that to a total of $2 million that you both each lost.
Yeah, it's a significant difference.
Wow, he is definitely confident.
I would also like to inquire about your deal that you struck with Allahan.
Okay, that was just a good market decision. We did our research, nothing more.
Yeah, that can definitely be seen by the profit margins and the recent deals you struck with other companies.
Okay, what are you trying to say here? That was a valuable decision made by the company, and it turned out to make us millions.
Well, when we look at your specific company trading activity, we notice something different.
Okay, that's private information. I don't know how you get that.
What Tim said was incorrect. After each quarter, companies must report on trading data from the quarter itself. This is required by all directors and top executives.
I'm sorry, I thought you knew. This investigation deals with everyone and everything involving your company. And by the way, your CEO has granted us access to that information.
Okay, well, it's not like I'm committing insider trading here. I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
Did you notice how we didn't even mention anything about insider trading? That's something you have to look for. Now all we have to do is just confirm our alleged accusations with facts.
Well, if you look at this report that you yourself signed, it shows that Metro Pharmaceuticals struck a deal with Allahan a few months ago. But prior, we found activity on your company-specific trading data. It shows that you invested $100,000 into Allahan 3 weeks prior to that deal.
So, okay, this proves nothing. We looked at Allahan. They have profitable dividends, and we thought it would be a good decision for our company. I mean, this has nothing to do with insider trading.
This documented recorded tape says otherwise.
Okay, how did you get that? How do you even know anything's on that? No. Can you? No.
Let's just say we're in the right place at the right time.
Really, Shashwat, what a classic line.
Nope, I won't. This is too much. No.
That's fine. Why don't you make a phone call to them? While you're doing that, make a phone call to the SEC too.
Okay, you don't have to do that. I mean, okay, look. No, this is nothing. You guys don't. I don't know why you guys are looking into this so much. Okay.
Don't worry. I'll make a phone call for you.
Okay. I'm sorry. I might have messed up. There's little things. You don't know what you say sometimes, you know. I'll talk to myself. Don't worry. I'll just give it to me after. I'll talk to myself. I'm done. Okay. We'll talk later. Okay.